Well, we have not put out the figures on Helzberg's, and we won't be, but we evaluate the sales have been published at about $280 million for the year that ended in February, and there'll be considerably more in the current year. But we have not put out the figures. I can tell you that obviously that we think that in terms of the amount we are laying out in terms of shares and or cash, we think over time that it's going to be a very decent acquisition. It's the same line of reasoning we've applied in other businesses. Retailing, as I mentioned earlier, is the kind of business where you have to stay smart over time, and we've got a terrific manager, a fellow named Jeff Comment, who's going to be running it, and his record is extremely good, and I would bet the record would stay good. It earns good returns on invested capital, or we wouldn't be buying into it. We always look for good returns on capital. And a lot of companies in the jewelry business do not get good returns on capital. I mean, it's not an industry that where most of the participants are prosperous. It takes unusual sales per square foot compared to competitors to succeed in that, and we have one operation that does that in spades at Borsheim's, and then a different type of operation that does it at Helzberg's. The typical jewelry store operation is not a very good business, but we think we've got two good operations. Charlie?
Yeah, we frequently find that owners of entire businesses have schizophrenia. They want to sell their business for a little more than it's worth, taking stock so they don't have to pay taxes, and they want the stock to be the to be in a kind of business that will make just one dumb acquisition, theirs, and thereafter will guard the stock like gold, making no more dumb acquisitions. Needless to say, the world is not that easy, and I think over time we've made acquisitions that were fair on both sides and averaged out they've worked well for Berkshire. And I think a company that behaves that way is giving the best long-term value to the private owner who wants to sell. You do not want to sell your business for stock to a firm that likes issuing stock.
Zone 6.